I, Joseph Robinette Biden Jr., do solemnly swear.
On January the 20th, 2021, before a divided nation with COVID-19 still ravaging the population, US President Joe Biden took the oath of office. Now, 2 years into his presidency, with better than expected midterm election results for his Democratic Party and several key legislative victories under his belt, he is taking a victory lap.
I'm excited about the next 2 years. I think we're going to, you've heard me say it 100 times, but I am more optimistic about America's prospects than I've ever been in my career. So
Biden's successes include a bipartisan $1 trillion infrastructure bill to help fix America's roads and bridges, the dubiously named Inflation Reduction Act, which will pump nearly $400 billion into green energy initiatives, and there was the CHIPS Act, a $50 billion plus initiative to revitalize the production of semiconductors in the United States. On the downside, Biden has presided over rampant inflation, hitting a peak of over 9% in June 2022, and prices are still rising at over 6%. And the US, under his watch, has seen hundreds of thousands of more deaths from COVID-19, surpassing 1 million on his watch, and the vast majority of Americans have yet to get their full dose of vaccines. On the foreign front, a chaotic withdrawal from Afghanistan led allies and many Americans to question US competency. And while Biden's support for Ukraine to the tune of tens of billions of dollars in arms supplies is largely domestically popular, as the conflict rages on, questions about commitments to Kyiv are increasing. Biden's continuation of trade tariffs on China and a lack of economic engagement from Asia to Africa, Europe and beyond has been questioned globally, while continuing domestic divisions have led to allies and competitors alike questioning US claims to global leadership. However, just the day before US President Biden celebrated his 2 years in office, the US passed its debt ceiling. Now, while US officials can stave off a financial crisis for a few months, fears are, domestically and globally, that political paralysis here in the United States could trigger one in just a few months' time, leading to further questions despite Biden's confidence in his presidency that the true causes of American political problems and its economic fragility continue in the rest of the Biden administration. Nathan King, CGTN, just outside the White House.